Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Awfl show. We are going to play Satisfactory. Satisfactory is a game I haven't played in a while. I did play it a bunch. I didn't do everything it had before, but it just got a big update a couple of weeks ago maybe. So I figured, why not come try it again? The world I played on before had about 180 hours into it, so that's about as much of the game as I've played. And it was all on one world. I didn't play with friends or anything else. So I think we're going to start brand new, all over. We're going to call this Updato 4 Quattro. Updato Quattro. This is where I started the first time I played this game. Excuse me. So I think we're going to try this one. We'll try this one. If it sucks, we'll just restart. So the plan is, we're going to do all of these VODs Let's Play style. So people can pop in, obviously we're streaming, people can pop in and interact if they'd like to. But I'm going to narrate and kind of talk through the process as I go, and then everything's going to get shipped to YouTube. That way if people have mental illness and they want to watch 3-hour YouTube videos, they can do that. That's the plan. People without mental illness obviously can watch it too. I'm not gonna discriminate. Alright, good for experienced pioneers. Lush building location, many height differences and few open areas, challenging conventional building and planning methods. Despite these challenges, Carter I do the richness of its resources. So the only difference between those options is the starting point. All of the starting points are on the same map. It's one map. There's no variation. So it's not like we get to play in a different world if we choose a different starting location. It's just that one. Alright, go. I don't remember how it works. I'm ready.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and
That's
be
it.
effective.
I don't remember this actually.
Warning,
Been a while.
planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full
But I
procedure.
do remember how hot this
Atmospheric
game makes my
entry in
computer
5,
run. It's already
4,
spitting out heat. I'm
3,
gonna take the cover that I normally keep on the
1.
top off
Planetfall procedure initialized.
so that it gets maximum exhaust out of that fan. Hopefully I don't just start sweating buckets while we're doing this. We'll find out. Alright, so we're burning through the atmosphere. Very exciting. If anybody is watching this and you don't know anything about Satisfactory, I encourage you to stick around. I'll try to talk through what I like about it as we go, but I think it's probably the most aptly named game currently available. It's just, everything is really nice about this game. Even getting killed by the monsters is really nice. Just, the whole thing is just really pleasant. It can be really frustrating depending on how you set yourself up, but it's not unique to this game. Pretty much every game falls into that.
The utility of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Godspeed, here's our laser zapper. Best friend throughout the game. I just remembered that the quality, the graphic quality is not cranked up. Hello, Chimio. So my other world got really big and busy, so I actually turned the video settings down. So we're going to change all this back up to them. It's not already.
Also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations.
Third of your sector to survive. When to buy.
Objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding.
We want ultra.
First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub.
The hub. Habitat and utility base.
Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste.
Okay. So, everything was already set to ultra. For some reason, I thought I had turned things down. That's the resolution on my monitor. Windowed full screen. Yeah, I think we're good. I think everything's hunky-dory. I'll have to remember what the buttons are, but that's not a big deal. Press F to dismantle. That's right. Now we have the hub.
All important Fixit data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps.
Hey. Press X to open the codex. We type in hub, the hub. It tells you what it takes. You can add to it to do this if you wish. Let me get that thing on the screen.
Second
what is
objective.
the...
Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: According to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
There's our Xeno Zapper. Whack. Whack.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: The acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
Speaks like a true engineer. Note, 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 note. Press V to scan for iron. Okay. Glad it's giving us a tutorial actually, because I don't remember. Hold E to gather resources, yeah. I've been doing that. Can't hold it though, you gotta... I guess if we found an iron node, we could walk up and whack it. Right now I want to just gather up all these leaves. They're gonna be important in a minute. I'll start trying to make fuel. So shift is sprint. All that good stuff. Leaves. At the very beginning of the game, you end up gathering a bunch of leaves. After that, everything becomes automated. Oh, the birds! Why can't I remember how to build? F for dismantle, okay. Okay, how to build. Let's scan for the iron again. Maybe it'll teach us how to build after we get. We're looking at the thing at the top. There you go. 460 meters from the iron node. No big deal. And then there's some more over there, but they're twice as far away. We'll just go grab this one. Thieves. Friends. See no friends, there's a slug. Grab him. Oh, these things are like poison plants. I think we can just jump past them. They emit noxious fumes. Where? Slug boy. Gotcha. Guess I don't have any food, so if we start taking damage, we eat the food to recover our health. Blip. 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 Alright, so like we said, if you're watching this on the YouTubes in the future, and you're not familiar with the Awfl show, we play a lot of games. I played just about every genre of game there is. When I get time, obviously, work a full-time job, real life comes first, all that stuff. But when we do get time to relax and play games, we like games like this. Particularly creative, sandbox, exploring, building, thinking, planning types of games. Not particularly creative, but I like to stretch that part of my brain. So, yeah. If you like what you see, welcome to hit the subscribe and the follow button and all that stuff, whatever device you're watching on, whatever platform you're watching on. Then come hang out with us in the future. 358. Did I run past it? Maybe we screwed up. So, Satisfactory specific, I don't know what that thing is with the W. Oh, that just coincides with the west indicator. Satisfactory specific, we need to also keep in mind where we want to try to set our base of operations. One thing I did the first time I played through this was I set up a base in a bad spot and then ended up having to move everything with trucks. Like there's no penalty to deconstructing things, so you can tear it all down and move it, but you're very capacity limited by what you can hold. You can get around that by automating the movement part. Set up trains and trucks, and I think they just added like drones, but all of that stuff takes time. So I ended up having to move the entire base to somewhere I thought was better. So this playthrough, excuse me, we're gonna try to find a place that looks nice to start with. That's the plan. This thing's really spitting out dusty hot air. Get in my lungs. There we go, chair. Right spot now. Alright, she said to go get iron, right? There, those things look like iron nodes. But usually, the game likes to hide some of our dog friends. Actually, I think they're called hogs. Likes to hide them here amongst this stuff. Alright, iron nodes. Found you. Ting ting ting. I don't have any better tools right now.
Fourth objective, build the hub.
Build the hub, yes ma'am.
Note, to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution, ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
This gets better, by the way. There we go. Q, we can build. Found it. Alright, I want to put it up there. I think that's, the stuff we make cement out of. Can't remember what it's called. But, let's just put it up here on this ledge for now. No big deal. Build a ramp and stuff. Don't want it down in the middle. Break these? Later on. Get a chainsaw. Here's some of this out. Alright, hub me. Hub me, daddy. The hub. Alright.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth
Okay.
objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note, the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Here's 0. Hub upgrade 1. Equipment workshop. Takes 10 iron rods. Portable miner. Sorry, the milestone to unlock all that stuff is 10 iron rods. But we don't have iron rods. We can make them out of iron ingots, but we don't have iron ingots yet. There we go. And I learned you can just press and hold spacebar apparently. Pump these dudes out. I used to just sit here and click and click and click and click. That was really terrible. Alright. Make a couple of these. Get 10 of those. Okay. Here you go. Upgrade. Storage box. Okay, so control click moves all of this stuff. That's useful. What's next? Hub upgrade 2.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop. Equipment Portable Miner. Inventory Additional slots. Hub Feature Personal Storage.
Equipment
Sixth
workshop.
objective. Complete
Stuff's
Hub
in the way.
Upgrade 2.
5 plates
Note,
and 4
portable
rods.
miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note, multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
Oh, it makes 2 plates at a time. Nice, nice. Okay, workshop. Portable miner. 2 plates and 4 rods. Alright. Okay. Give me that. I think this is what we have in our hand. The Xeno Zapper. Press an I. It's tab. Yeah, so that's just a replacement if we needed one. It's not an upgrade. Alright, so now we can plop this dude. Down on top of this thing. Bonk. He'll just make iron for us. Already got 30. Pretty dope. 80 per minute. So, first time I played through this, I made like 10 of those and I plopped them all down, and that's way too many. I think we'll just leave the one. But, these things are mean. They spit out little flies that'll chase us around and make our lives terrible. Can't scan for anything other than iron. I think that is what we need to make concrete. That'll be very useful. Concrete's what you used to. So as long as we periodically run by and empty this guy out, have more iron than we know what to do with. I should have put that down. Let's just move it. Let's just move it. Doesn't care. Just pull it down. Down here. Okay. Up. Okay. Alright, 20 and 10. Got it. Ten rods. 20 plates. This makes 2 plates at a time, right? Nope. Okay, so it shows you how many it can. Oh. So 3 ingots becomes 2 plates. Got it. Ready. What? Oh, I had it backwards. Tell me. Oops. Ready. Wow. So upgraded. And power. Biomass burner.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub Feature, Biomass Burner. Scanner Feature, Copper. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively.
Okay.
7th objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note. Connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note. Buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice. Automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
And some copper wires. So let's see, where's the copper? Copper. Please don't be far. And 3. Alright, so we need a portable miner for that. Portable miner. Hurrah. Actually, let's bring 2, since we're gonna go for a bit of a walk. See already how the need to over-engineer, the desire to over-engineer starts to cloud your mind. What if I had 2 of them? I had 4 of these. And it's really about just getting the right amount of stuff. I think I can do. Yeah. Okay. 72,000. 9. I don't want to wake up the sleeping bug things. Or how did I... Okay, that's right. All this stuff in my car. Hey. Any hoozle. Found it. No, not it. Is that iron? Iron? That's copper. Get close to the bad thing. The bad thing. And then there's some food. This stuff. This is going to be useful way later in the game. Curium ore. It's your gold. Just for some stuff later. How do we get up there without being able to build ramps? Quartz? Wow. So much useful stuff within arm's distance. Floating rocks. Imagine there's a snow down. All thingy. Hey! Okay. Gotta be careful. We don't have good weapons. We don't have our movement speed shoes that you get later that let you run away from stuff. I'm gonna go grab that ball thingy though. Hey! Ouch. Ouch. Back here. Okay. Oh, that splits it. Eat it. You gotta do that to eat it. Half. Ball thingy. Give it to me. Mercer sphere, work in progress. I don't know if these are useful for anything yet. Oh, sulfur. Neat. Weird collision on this rock face. Okay, so no quartz node. It's alright. That's okay. Dogs. By now, our copper dudes should be full and bored. Yep. We can take that base. We can set altar. That. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fireflies are loose. Hello? Oh, leave me alone, please. Oh, wait. Maybe the trick is to just let them hit you and whack them. Or they spin out of control. Okay. Fun. Alright. You said it was 8 wires first? 8 wires and 5 rods. Okay. So we have to hook this thing up to power, so we might as well just stick it right here for now. And then cable. Ah, yes, cable. I'm remembering now. Okay. Power line. Good job, everybody. How about you make me those, and I'll just hand feed you this. I don't have any conveyor belts yet. What's the next upgrade? Plates, wires, and rods. Poles. Rods. Actually, can I set this? Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Do this. The smelter's already making iron ingots first, so let's make the copper ingots manually. Okay, 20 rods, we have 12. Rods. 2 plates. Thank you. We have too many blades. Upgrade me. Alright, new recipes. Power pole. Constructor. No miner yet, we can't mine anything. Up upgrade 4. Conveyor belts, that's nice.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Scanner Feature Limestone. New buildings and recipes.
Limestone,
which
that's
can
what
be
it's
found
called.
In the build menu and craft
Obviously,
bench, respectively.
limestone.
8th objective, complete hub upgrade 4. Note, use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
Oh, they're 2 per. No wonder my math keeps in short. Thought we could get more. We have enough. There you go. There you. What? There you go. Mix some plates. Grab these things. I'll feed you that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Smelled faster. Not many conveyor belts yet, so we gotta run this stuff back and forth manually. What are you doing on biomass? You're doing great. Alright, everybody's happy, happy, happy. More plates. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get up the hill to get that limestone. It's right there. Pretty sure. Yep. Oh, there's another one? 96? Maybe we can find a creative way to get up there. almost. How to climb. There's a ramp back. Oh. It doesn't drop off into the abyss. This drops down into wherever this is. We don't have the map yet. So we can't tell. Ah, this is nice. This is nice. No reason to worry. This is nice. The devs knew we would come up here for this line. They wanted to help us out. Remember how much you need? Grab 50. Nice round number. Like I said, 51. Nice round number. Sunrise in the valley. Not too shabby. Need to clear that out, but get the hammer. Get a better weapon pretty early on. It's like a baseball bat, I guess, like a metal baseball bat. Makes these things easy. This is pretty hard to hit with its really small box. I want to take this out. I want to change the recipe to copper. Okay, there's those. Now concrete. Creeper, alright. Upgrade. Sure. Yeah, but in the meantime, yeah, we have conveyor belts now.
You have unlocked.
So we can at least bring stuff home.
Inventory additional slots.
But we don't have
Complete
miner yet, so we can't do any of that stuff.
Miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice.
Miner mark 1. So we just still need to do this manually. Let's make another portable miner. To get, what am I doing that for? My thingy. Here it is. Equipment workshop. 4 rods, 2 plates. Okay. 4. Okay. These. And this over here. That's gonna be a little bit of legwork here in the beginning still. What am I talking about? This game's all legwork. I'm just running back and forth between places. The thing behind my head that you can't see says conveyor belts are used to fully automate resource transportation between buildings. Buildings have specific input and outputs to connect conveyor belts. There you go. You in the right spot? Happy? Happy, happy, happy. Need 60 with the 20 concrete that we need. 60 limestone. Okay. Oh, we already had 2 left over. Fair enough. Yep. Concrete. clean up some of this inventory. Put that away, put that away. Away all that stuff that's not immediately relevant. Okay. 50 cables. Wow. Well, this guy could have made us a bunch of ingots. Thank you. 50 cables, which means we need 100 wires, right? All the stuff we're doing manually right now, we'll be able to set up machines to do. It's the beginning of the game, like up until the point where you've got stable power generation, you're doing a lot of stuff manually. Alright, 75 rods. We're gonna need to get more ingots out of the... just make these. $41. No big deal. Got lots of time. It's a Sunday. We've got nothing on our to-do list besides this. Life's pretty good. Alright, now we're cooking with elbow grease.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Miner Mark 1. Building Storage Container. Hub feature Additional Biomass Burner. 10th objective, complete Hub Upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Note, there are no notes. Okay, Hub upgrade 6 hints. Ensure a resource node is clear of clutter before placing a miner Mark 1. Multiple biomass burners can be connected to the same power grid for increased capacity. Some buildings, like the storage container, don't need power to function. Okay, well, I don't really care about any of that stuff right now. I just want to build the miner. So we need the portable miner, which is fine. We'll just go pick him up. And then we need plates and concrete, which is cheap. So let's just go grab this dude. Should have enough to make us some concrete. Then, pretty good. Bob will be our uncle, I'd say. Oops. Dismantle. Yeah, dismantle. Oh. Grab all, pick up miner. I think that's... actually, we might need to put him back down. Come back down there. We'll come back to him. Fall damage. Alright. Okay. So. Iron for now. Recipe iron, please, thank you. And while he's doing that, we can do this in parallel. What was it? You go to here, and then you hit that button. Now we can see what we need. And plates and concrete. Portable miner that we just picked up. Okay. Our Alright, now we're cooking with peanut juice. We can do this. Oh, it forces you to break this thing off the top, eh? I wanted to leave them there. They look kind of neat. Alright. You can use the hot bars for all this stuff. Alright, so, there's 2 iron nodes, 3 iron nodes, like right next to each other, so I'm just gonna point them kind of at the same direction, because we'll probably end up tapping into all of them. We need to give him power, which we could if we had power lines. Go direct, that works for now. Then, you do conveyor belto with the really, really slow conveyor belts. Let's do that one. That one. Conveyor belt. Oh yeah, it takes plates. Plates and plates and plates. So this is the part where you need to start thinking about what you're doing, because if you just start building willy-nilly, you end up with what the fan base calls spaghetti, which is okay to start out with, but it's not ideal if you're trying to build something that looks nice. Okay, so this guy's going to produce raw iron for us. We want to hook him up to the smelter, actually, so let's just turn the smelter around. That'll be convenient. Smelter. Turn here for now. Hook up the power generator to the smelter. Oh. Whoops! With a capital W. There's 2 things there. We don't want to do that. We're going to demolish that power line. Instead, we're going to build a power pole. Oh. Wire, iron rods, and concrete. Things I forgot about. Wire. Concrete. Iron rods. Should be enough. Alright, so here's the deal. We build a power pole. Make the power pole to the power requiring buildings, and then we connect it to just one of these dudes. We can put the tool away. There we go. Do this. Bang, and then he powers both of them. And there's a little graph here, you can tell how much he can make, how much is currently being consumed, and the max is, I think, just the startup cost, but actually when that guy starts running it should go up. Anyway, helpful charts to manage your power. Alright, so now raw iron comes out. Smelter's configured for iron ingots. Raw iron goes in, starts to stack up. Constructor, which takes reinforced iron plates. Oh my god, we don't have any of those yet. Reinforced iron plate. Screws? 12 screws. How many did? 2. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get it. Alright. This is what we're going to do for now. We just need a constructor. Just start making the stuff that we need out of iron. So the inputs are orange, the output is green. Just kind of roughly line it up after we get cable, because we need cable. Obviously we need cable. I thought of that. Did you guys think of that? I knew about that. Okay, cables. Okay. Constructor. I'm in line. Again. Conveyor belt. In, out. Power. To our power pole, which is now maximum. He's 4 out of 4. Can't build any more, can't have any more connections. But this guy will now make whatever we ask him to. Automatically. Because it comes out of the ground, goes through the smelter, comes out of the smelter, goes into him. Not worried about any of the rates right now, because we're so resource limited. And then eventually this guy will fill up. I don't think we have... Oh, we do have a storage container, nice. Let's make some, excuse me, again, make some of these rods. And then, make a storage container and pipe everything into the storage container for now. Goes from there to there. Okay, good. Everything is in line. This guy will start accumulating plates. Bingo, bango, bongo. Now, hear the hamster wheel spinning in the back of your mind. But awful. That's just iron. What about the other things? Well, we can just rinse and repeat what we've done. In order to build... where is it? Where is it? Production. In order to build, we need to build 2 more of these, right? We need 20 iron plates and 20 concrete. So, let's do that. We can make the concrete manually. We can go pick up the iron plates. Sorry, pick up the portable miners from the ones we already put down. And then it's just a matter of running conveyor belts from concrete guy up on the hill, copper guy on the other hill, and then we can do the same thing. We do have to run power out there. Power switch. Okay. Capacity 20, consumed 13. We probably want to hook up the next one to this guy. Let's put some cables. We're going to use a lot of cable to run the wires, power lines, as far as they need to go. A bunch. Okay. Then, let's switch you to rods. For now. Start accumulating rods, because I think in order to make the poles, we need rods as well. You need rods, concrete, and regular wire. Not even cables. Oops. Okay, and then one other thing. Okay, we cannot yet make the standalone generators. So the next thing I think we can unlock is, like, we can make these guys and put them down on the ground. For now, take this guy with us. Push this guy out as far as we can get him for practical purposes. Perfect. Oh, wire's too long. Perfect. Okay. Still getting over that spring cough, man. It's been a long, long time. Okay, we gotta break this thing out of the way. We just learned. We're gonna use concrete for everything. Like, all of the building stuff is made out of concrete, so it's important pretty early on to get nice, steady flow of concrete, so we can start building up some buildings instead of just plopping everything on the ground. Okay, portable miner, you see. Let's just put the output towards the buildings so we don't have conveyor belt things to do. Power from year to year. Okay, we have to tell this guy. I don't want to build a smelter. Oh, he's smart enough to automatically detect what he's making. That's good. Then conveyor belt. Missing iron rods. No! Okay, BRB. BRB with iron rods. I think I can middle click that thing to duplicate it. Nice, nice. No, I don't want to demolish anything. I just want to grab this and that. Give me all of that. I do want to duplicate it. That, duplicate. Put them here. Oh, you can stack them, right? Yeah, let's just stack them, whatever. And then into the input. The way to... Alright. Go. Alright, into the input. Connect to this guy. What are you... Oh! Oh, you're too close to the thing. Okay. Okay, Hold on. Stand by. Think we can handle this. Constructor. Just get him as close as I can to the smelter. Bushes. I'm in my plum right now. Sure! It's not gonna work. It will not let us connect conveyor belts. I don't think. Nope. Alright. Okay, okay, so slight detour then. Let's just do this. I don't want to build a smelter anyway. I want to build a constructor. There you go. Slight detour. This is fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. This is perfect. It's exactly the way I envisioned it. So that goes to there. Cool. You tell him, hey, make iron rods. Thank you very much. This one comes out here. It's into here. Everybody's happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, now, what we were doing. Actually, I want you to make plates. Plates, my friend. Make plates. Don't make rods, make plates. Thank you. Thank you for your plates. We don't have enough plates to get the conveyor belt over there. Not yet. But soon. Soon! I don't know what I'm doing. What are you doing, Awfl? I run over there and grab concrete manually? We can't even build structures yet, right? So, in order to achieve our objective, we need 100 wires. The other stuff we can get made out of here. I think, let's just go bang out 100 wires right now manually. Get that out of the way. That way we can upgrade our hub, and I think then we can start building foundations and walls and stuff. Then we can start thinking about where we actually want to put this first factory. Boom. Okay, for now, let's not do that. All of that stuff. Plates. Give me your plates. The game is fun when it's when the conveyor belts are slow and you can just kind of run around on them like this. Grab things off. That's kind of neat. It gets really fast later on. Everything just whizzes by. For now, it's kind of nice. Conveyor belt we can. We dropped it down just so we could put it back up in the sky. Why did we do that? So let's change my mind. How about yoink? Look at that. Double. Double. Alright. Now we're waiting on plates. Waiting on some plates. So what's the deal here? This guy is producing more than a single smelter. Well, the smelter... No power? Idle. Oh, he's idle. Okay. Everything's idle? No power? No power. We ran out of juice already. Got a biomass. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Don't worry, we can handle that. Wood lasts a bit longer, right? Let's give him wood. That should give us a bit longer. 12 per minute. That gives us only 2 minutes. Okay, that's not very good. It would be cool if this said somewhere on it like 6 minutes remaining, so you didn't have to do the math in your head. That's not my strong suit. We're gonna have to go gather biomass. Why don't we do that while we wait? Everything is dependent on biomass. This over here. Slug. Screw it. Slugs are useful. Later on, we'll get a recipe that lets you turn the slugs into batteries. Not batteries, they're like power cells or something. You can use the power cells to overclock your machines. So if your miner normally makes like 100 ingots a minute, you can overclock it to whatever value you want. You can increase the cap. Oh boy. Don't mind me, I'm just getting chased by the things. I don't have my weapon out. Getting in my inventory to get my weapon out. Oh boy. Might be the part where we die. Oh yeah, buddy. These guys are a decent source of biomass too if they don't kill you. Okay. Hand over? Yep. Good doggy. He's stuck in the tree. Good doggy huggy. Where you at? Wait. Alright. Anyway, you can use the the power cells that you make from the slugs to overclock your stuff. And you can, I'll show you as soon as we get back to the machine. You can, there's a little slider, you can scale your machines up and down. So if it makes 100 and you only want it to make 68 for whatever reason, you do your math and it comes out. It's like, okay, I need 68 out of this thing, not 100. You can throttle it back so that it runs at a steady pace to make 68 instead of giving you maximum and then stopping, and then maximum and then stopping. It'll just run at a consistent speed. That way you don't end up with issues with it. You don't end up with power spiking issues where it turns on and off and on and off. Just nice and smooth. The guys that really love the math in this game will just try to get a nice, smooth, straight power line. That flat line when your granny gets taken off life support. It's the line that they love. Good for that straight line. Suppose we should have chosen a better reference for that, eh? Anyway, the idea. Yeah. It's also kind of easy to get lost in this game. I think that's limestone. Hub. Oh, limestone and huggy doggies. Here, buddy. Punch him. Why not? Sure. Probably equally effective as this little taser thing. Satisfactory non-binary person is very good at jumping. Engineer, the operator, whatever they call it. Works. Ooh. Ooh. We should have enough plates to finish that conveyor belt line now. And then we can switch the thing to rods and upgrade hub. Keep on it, hub upgrade. Hub upgrade. You can upgrade the hub. Upgrade the hub. Level 6. Level 6 hub. Stuff going back. Hooray. You know, I bet that shut off because we ran out of power. Yep. We only gave it a little bit of wood. We ran out of power. Sure did. Sure enough. Whatever. We got enough. Good. Food. No food. Russia, we have no war. Alright. Hot diggity dog. Shrink. So this, as we asked it to, should be making limestone. Okay, so but I forgot that there's an important piece missing here. We don't want to just pump limestone into the thing. We want to create from the limestone make. So we need to do this. We need to make a constructor after Should we get some reinforced iron plates? Don't think we can afford right now, but we'll find out. Need 2 of those. Oh, 12 screws. 24 screws. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Need to construct. That's a smelter. Construct concrete. Output. Input. Excuse me, from the raw materials. We tell it we want concrete, and then we hook up Zipawa. Zipawa bowl. Bingo. Bingo. Bongo. No big deal, ain't a giant pickle. This guy will do his thing and stamp out some concrete for us. That's what concrete looks like. Looks like that bunch of silver screws and stuff, and then bam. Just through the magic of science, it just turns into these bags of concrete. That easy. We need 100 plates. 1 more? Okay, switch into rods. Rods. Here's me rods. Oh yeah, let me show you the Okay, we haven't learned how to do the overclocking yet, because that's hidden behind the key that's preventing us from starting. Anyway, later on there's a little thing here, like a little cell. You can drop that power cell I was talking into, a little slot, and then you can, there's a little slider too. You can either type in or you can slide it to tell it how much power you want it to consume. Anyway, here, I'll help our machine. So we have 100 plates, right? 50 concretes? Not yet. We need to make some make rods. So I don't want to make Ethereum ore we're gonna store. I'm gonna get out of the habit of me doing things before on that part of the game. Click and drag. How that works. Click and drag. Alright. I think it'll expire after a while. Okay, here's some rods for you. One should be in here by now. Look at that. Perfect. Concrete. That's right. I'm up here. There's ladders on these things. We have limestone. We can make the rest of the concrete that we need. Real quick, like. This might actually be faster than single constructors working on that. Dang. Everybody happy. Hub upgrade 6. New buildings, new parts. We can now make floors yet, eh? Space elevator. Uh-oh. Things are happening.
Congratulations. You have unlocked building space elevator, building biomass burner, part biomass. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
Spoken like a true CEO.
Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
Okay.
Note. Future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
What is this? A shoe bill? Hello? Hello? We are a friend. Alright. What to do next? We could... Oh, that's right! Stop burning leaves, you dummy. Make biomass. It's way more, power efficient or something. I guess it's just it'll last longer. It's like you can compress the leaves into biomass. Probably get the same amount of calories out of it. Jam the 2 generators that we're using for biomass. And biomass is singular, so you make biomass out of wood and you make biomass out of leaves. It's the same stuff. It stacks up. Let's do that. Give me that. Nope, you don't take that. You take biomass. That you take biomass. Okay. Alright. I guess we have to build a space elevator now. I thought we could build floors by now. I would like to build floors. That's okay. You can space elevate. Sometimes you got nothing to do, space elevate. Biomass in here for storage. As well as that and that. Plug. Alright. Space elevator. 500, 250, 400, and 1500. Okay. So we need to get the, we definitely need to get... Ah! That's the thing I was looking for. We definitely need to get the copper hooked up now. The biomass burner is going to be important because these guys are probably both about topped out. So he peaks at 13. He peaks at 9. Anyway, I think another one of these will do us some good. 30 megawatts? This guy's capacity is 20. 15 rods, 15 plates. That, give me that. Now we can start expanding plates though. Jimmy, were you still actually watching? You never watched us play this game, did you? You heard me talk about it, but I don't think you ever sat. Alright, biomass burner. Bonk. Let's just make 2 of them. Just make 2 of them right away. Okay. KKK. So we can do this, and then we can middle click that. Duplicate. Alright. And now, we can hook both of those guys up to a single power line, actually. If we had wires and concretes, we could. It's up here. No! No! Run. To the copper guy. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, over to the copper. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could just go ahead and set up the miner, but I don't think we can. Don't know if we have enough stuff. Oh, lizard doggo. Hey, buddy. Copper, it's up on the hill, right? Oh, no, it's down here. Can I just run around the back end of this thing? Sure can. Alright. Next time, that's what we'll do. Grab all that. Grab all that. Can I harvest this thing? Yes. Alright. So, we've got concrete, iron, and copper all in close proximity. So this would be a decent place to set up like an initial factory. It just builds everything that these guys can build and be built out of this stuff. Hey. And then we don't have to worry about it anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. Try to put the effort into building it decently the first time. That way you don't have to do it over and over. Okay, we brought back bunch copper ore. These ingots real quickly. Copper ingots. Now, power poles. This is what we were talking about before. Both to the same power pole. And then get rid of that. Okay, everything shuts down for a second, no big deal. Get this stuff. This stuff. Get rid of that line. Connect him to connect him to another junction. To here. Goes there, there, there. Everything's back on the same power grid now. Everything is powered by these two things. Plug that guy in. Mass consumed. This is nice. They didn't have this before. So the max it'll consume is 22. So that one will power everything we need, everything we have right now. But I'll put this in there, and then I'll put the off button. So he'll be ready to go when we hook more stuff up. But right now this guy can drive everything. We don't need to use these anymore because they only had 20 megawatts out anyway. Gigawatts. Let's switch this guy to well, we don't want to build. Yeah, I guess we still need to build that. 10 iron plates. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Just get this off the list and put space elevator on. Something we can keep. But in the meantime, we need to run power from here all the way over to here. Cables. Food. Neat. Okay. And then break this. And then put this down. Point it. Things are going currently. Iron plates, of course, it's always iron plates. Power. Okay, so he'll at least start drilling. Just swap that thing to plates a minute ago. It's gonna take a little while to make all the plates we need. That's okay. Constructor. We don't have, later on we'll get the ability to split conveyor belts. But right now there's no way to take this traffic jam and alleviate it by splitting it out. But later on we'll be able to do that. So no big deal. But right now we're kind of limited to one miner. One miner goes into one, smelter goes into one. Everything goes 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. But it won't always be that way. Plates! Plates! Put out, make some plates, man. All these copper ingots we could make, but we're not going to. I'm gonna throw that crap out on the ground. I don't know how long it takes this stuff to despawn. We'll find out. Logistics. There we go. That's what we want. We want to do this before the space elevator. Alright, screw you, space elevator. I don't care about you right now. I want to do that. So we can build bases. Hey! Hey! What do you think you're doing here? Hey! 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 You get out of here! Hey! Oh, there's a slug right there. Neat. Concrete. Okay. We're gonna need so many more plates than we have. Everything is slow. Early game, everything is slow. Break that off. I want the iron ore. Needed to break it. Alright, so the smelter I think makes 120 per minute. This constructor is only going to make 15 per minute. You can only consume 45 per minute. We can make 3 of these. Still not run out. Right? And that's 135. So 2 3/4 or something, 2.5. Anyway, we are not yet tapped our limit. And then there's another limestone node like right behind there, I think. Route that over here too. More concrete production. Quickcrete is what we can call our business. Help us out a little bit. He's jammed, right? Yes. Check me out. Go from here all the way over here. And then later we'll have to put the smelter and all that in line. Actually, we just dropped the smelter over here. That'd be sweet. That way we don't think about it at all. It just happens. Okay, smelter. Here. Okay. Okay. Of course, you have to tell the smelter what to do because he's not smart enough to figure out that he's getting copper, so he should make copper. So he'll make copper bars. Copper bars will come downstream, and then going into the storage container, we can build another constructor. Fill it what we want for bars to be made out of. Don't worry about that clipping. All this is temporary. We'll fix it later. Alright, whoops. Right about there, we'll put a constructor after we make the 2 reinforced iron plates. And the cables. All that. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Actually, I want to move him. I'm going to move him this way. Because the first constructor is going to make... Oops. I built the right thing. The first constructor, as I was saying, is going to be making wires. Oh, cables are made out of wires, so if we select cables here, the input is wire. You can't just pop this guy down and swap him back and forth from plates to rods like we were that guy. We're gonna have to put another constructor in line. We don't have to worry about that right now, because there's something bad happening. Why are you not bars? Oh, he's not connected to power, eh? There we go. Now we're cooking with olive grease. So for the moment, we will just have this guy dump directly into the storage container. Uh-oh. That's right. We need to turn this guy on because of all that extra power. And you can go over to these guys, you can go, hey, pull the fuse, reset it, everything, happy, happy, happy. We can make 60 megawatts. We are currently consuming at the max, 31. Everybody happy, happy, happy. Everybody, everybody happy, happy. These nice slow conveyor belts. Already you can see the spaghettification of our building. All. Okay, some concrete. Alright, now we can build stuff that's not just sitting on the ground. Launch! Launch the pod! Launch the pod.
Milestone
Send it!
reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Bye-bye. Alright, well while that pod comes back, your boy's gonna go take a leak and refill his water bottle. So, nope. Yeah, that works, okay. Let me just...
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Alright, I see our pod has returned. And with it, it brought great recipes. So, yeah, we should just be able to build that stuff now. Nice. And it's all made out of concrete. So that's why we wanted to get concrete up and running. This is nice, but I don't want to do it right now. This could be a reasonable next. Do that. What else you got, though? Two? The sink is really nice. We want to make a sink. For too long. I had a thought, and then it ran away. All on its own. Ah, power. Maybe we need to do the space elevator before we can make gold generated. So up until that point, we're going to be running around, gathering biomass, and then refilling these all the time. Not ideal. Really like to automate the power. What are you doing, bro? You're not connected to power. Alright, well, that explains it. Nice bottleneck for you to alleviate. You were already our bottleneck. We lost out on some productivity there. Ah, well. Ah, well. I'm not in any hurry. I guess we'll deal with that to get it out of the way. Hopefully we don't die. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ooh. The other one. Oi. 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 Okay. Alright, so now our workstation is stabilized. Nothing to worry about. Food. Pure iron ore nodes. These are good. The nodes have different strengths. They don't always say pure. We just ended up with a bunch of pure nodes because of where we started. So I think the unpure ones have they'll do like a max output of 60 or something on a regular miner. But the pure ones will do a max output of 120 and 20 per minute. It's good. Pretty good for us. I really wish we need to get the splitter set up so we can make more concrete faster. That's the next objective. So, logistics milestone. Doing okay. Doing okay, just need to be patient. Let things on their course. We can do this, right? We can make one of these things annually. Plates already. Let's, yeah, do bars. Rads. Grab the plates. Alright, 2 more plates and then some rods. That's the objective. Just got a crick in my neck. Crick. Up the crick without a neck. I hate when that happens. Just holding spacebar, by the way, if you're wondering how I'm doing this magic. Spacebar to the rescue. Alright, biomass, go ahead and do that. Quick. Right. I just dumped a bunch of copper ore, didn't I? Let's do this, just to get it done. Well, just do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Hello, Chimio. Okay, how many wires has the constructor made for us? Oh, wrong storage container. Okay. Progress. Slow and steady. Bang some of these dudes out, no big deal. $77 mo. Once we can make the splitters, we can start setting up more constructors and get more out of our nodes that we've got currently. That'll speed. And also increase our power requirements. I'll have to scale the power up. Ooh. Wires, screws. Alright. Everybody happy. Hopefully this thing has made 50 rods. Pretty close. 47, 48, 49. Alright. Now, we will send our logistic pod away. We'll come back with the technology.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge,
Ooh.
split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation.
Bye-bye.
The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
So, you actually get the recipes as soon as the thing blasts off. You don't have to come home. Alright, so let's switch this thing back to plates. Because we want plates right now. That's back in there. Every time you switch the recipe, it sets this input stock to 0 and it dumps whatever it had in your inventory. So if you find yourself in that situation a lot, you can, or whenever you do that, you want to dump it back in. Otherwise, you end up with a bunch of random ore and stuff clogging up your inventory. Inventory. Okay. Okay. A little bit of management of our inventory here. That. Stuff just gonna persist? I thought it would eventually decay. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we have to drop it off a cliff. Yeah, I don't want to deal with it though. Maybe later on we'll find a use for it. Get it through the machines. So, logistics. Merger and splitter. We need to split. Oh good. They cost cables and plates. We need to split that guy and hook up another 2 constructors to get more concrete. So that's the current plan. So I need 3 of these. Bang, bang, bang. 6 plates. No, I don't need 3 splitters. Sorry, I need 3 constructors. I need a splitter, a merger, and more constructors. There we go. Reinforced iron plates, take screws. Ooh, do that? Interesting. It's not very helpful though. How do I clear it off? Weird. Plates, bro. Plates. A lot of plates. Okay. 4 of these. Ooh. Country. Awfl. Grab some cables from our cable box, or wire box rather. From the wire box, I said. Cables. Make some cables. Does this thing have a timer? How long until the next one? Oh. Alright. I guess we'll do that one next because it's easy. Let these things kind of happen over time. Cables. There we go. Everybody happy. Alright, so. For 2 more? No, you can't. So we just split you off. And I now need another cable. So we're gonna need more cable than that. I guess we're gonna have to connect all these. Oh my god, get out of here, you stupid. Something. Oh, there is a timer. The pod will return in 10 seconds. Seems like it's here. Yes? How can I help you? He with large body and tiny head. I'll set you free. I'll set you free, don't worry. I'll set you free. Give you some momentum. Get out of here. Be free. Be free. Be free. You can kill them. If you stand there and hit them for like 10 hours, they'll die. But they don't drop anything. And kind of cruel. Because they're just peaceful and they walk around. Or you would kill them. Path maybe. Alright, so here's what we want to do. 3 of these guys in a row. Bingo, bango, bongo. All connected to a power line. All making concrete. And now we just brancho, El Brancho, this thing with, oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. So it's not tab, it's Q. It's Q. Logistics, splitter. How about that? So we can just pop the splitter right there, actually. Drop that in. Drop that in. If we had more plates, we could drop that in. Plate spot. Here we're going to do a merger. Can't afford. Oh my god. Need rods? Give me a rod. Give me a rod. Iron ore? Okay. Nobody panic. Everything's fine. Alright, so 3 inputs and 1 output. Make sure that the arrows go the right way. They do. Merger. Merger. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so now we have 3 constructors making concrete. And we can take that overflow that we talked about earlier and just dump it right back in there. There we go. So these things are not 100% efficient, right? Because 45 times 3 is what? 135. And that thing makes 120 per minute. And the conveyor belts are limited. They're speed limited anyway. So that's actually 60 per minute. So unless this bottlenecks, we'll never get 3 constructors worth of efficiency out of them. But if we had this set up and we got better conveyor belts, then we could speed things up. For now, it is what it is, and it'll work. I guess it helps if you hook up the output, eh? We could speed this up if we had multiple conveyor belts instead of just the one. But I don't know if our needs are going to be that great. There's other projects we can do. Yeah, so these guys are bottlenecked. That's okay. Is that okay? I'm okay with that. For now, I'm okay with that. There are other things we can do. Focus on right now. Other than that inefficiency. So now we need to get our, let's at least get that split out so that we're making both rods and plates at the same time. So in order to make the rods, let's go ahead and make some of these manually real quick. Oh, wrong kind of metal, eh? That kind of. Need to make rods. Yeah, we need to make rods. We can make screws. Reinforced iron plates. We need 2 more reinforced iron plates. And if you want to have it on the screen, you can do this. Now we can make some screws. Okay. We also need to make a splitter and a merger, for which we will need iron rods. Just make them. Okay. Alright. So, let's get this all turned. Turn it around. Oh, that's what I want. Okay. Yep. So I want to duplicate the constructor, so we have two of them side by side. Oh, and I want the smelter to Not really enough space for that, is there? Turn the miner temporarily. And I know, this is really, really ugly, but it's temporary. So I muted because the Air Force is doing some exercises really loud. But you can press control there to these things to lock the center points of other buildings so that you can line stuff up if you want to. These two are locked right now. Same center point. Alright, so this thing is still making plates because they didn't move, and this one we need to tell to make rods. And then we need to break this guy out. We need to put a merger. There is fine. Merge it. Merge it. The output. Go back. But sometimes you have to move guys around. You don't bonk into each other. Alright. You can see the spaghetti is becoming real. We are living in the spaghetti. That's okay. We've got things going on the same conveyor belt now, all into here. Actually, we could replace all of these storage containers with one. We could just merge everything. But it's okay the way it is. We have concrete! We can build things with concrete. Why don't we work on a little concrete factory? Yeah, let's do that. A little, like, micro factory. I want to do that yet. Sure, why don't we do that? Alright, so some logistical pieces. Go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't want any floor sticking up through this. But we can. I mean, I don't want any of the ground sticking up. So we can pop these guys down. That'll work. That'll work, that'll work. Oops. Speed building in this game is really fun. Everything just snaps together really nicely. Alright, so we can get that stuff up off the ground, clean it up a little bit. No big deal. Yeah. So this stuff's all in the way. I don't want to shut down production currently. Alright, so if that thing pointed this way and dropped into here. We don't have the walls with the holes yet. Later on it gives you a wall that has like a little conveyor belt hole. I don't have that yet, but it's okay. We'll just assume that that wall is going to be a conveyor belt hole. And we can put our splitter. These things have floor snaps? Yeah, they do. Of course they do. It's the way it's worked the whole time. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to move this stuff because we need the materials. So, mass dismantle. Hold control and just mouse over this stuff. Look it all up. Boink. orient that miner production. Okay. Point it that away. And then put one of these. Can I do it from over here? Nice. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, that's the wrong way. No! Facing the wrong way. Yep. Green arrows. Looking down. The power. Power. No, wrong one. 8. That. This is too far away. Alright, so as soon as we hook up the power, that'll work. It'll work. No big deal, no big deal. Ain't a giant pickle, no big deal. There we go. So now he spins into full gear. Take this thing, we can split it. Straight, right? Yeah, I'm kind of wonky, but it's straight. Split it. Here. Perfect. And then what we can do is this. But let's build our constructors first. We need 3 constructors. Centerline constructor. Good. Aha! Alright. Probably take this one more foundation over, but that's okay. Alright, so you can go right into there. Let's tell all of these guys to make concrete. And then need power for them in the moment. All 3 to that power line to that power line. And need to duplicate splitter. Here, make sure he gets the center line. He gets. Now we've got a very simple manifold that will take all of our limestone, split it out, hopefully split it out. What did I do? What did I do? Those look like they're going the right way, right? What's wrong with you? Splitters, right? 4 splitters. Yeah. Ah, they were turned the wrong way. There we go. I need to redo these because unless they fixed it, it won't like auto snap back down. There we go. So now everything is manifolded up. These guys are all programmed for concrete. Now we do the same thing that we did with the splitters with mergers. Now just merge them with the output facing this away. 1, 2. Okay, that way. And we might put more of these in. Let's just keep them going to the right. Okay. Alright, now we are exactly where we left off. And we cleaned up all that ugliness on the ground. So, there. We don't really need them up there anymore. All this stuff anyway. So let's just pull them down here. Middle click to copy. Put a storage container here on the platform itself. And being. We'll stick off. And the output from this guy, which is this turn. No big deal. Now we're moving concrete again. Happy. Then I can take these things, duplicate them. So I think there's another limestone deposit there somewhere. Find out. There was limestone. Yeah, he's on the other side of the rock. So we can end up bringing that around the corner here, run that into the factory too. Then all of it, all the concrete for the time being can be made here. And we can just keep expanding this. Basically modular, we can just expand it that way or that way. There's no structural requirements for stuff in this game. You can make it as ugly and as floating as you want. Ooh. Bye. Come on. The pass through. It says, oh, it's getting stuck in the splitter. That's the thing we talked about. It doesn't auto detect. You have to redo that line right there. These guys have like hoppers or something, like an old, I don't know, stack of stuff, maybe. Oi! 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 I don't know which way is the right way, but I think this wall is opposite of it. Exit. Exit Enterprises. Oh. Okay. Now they all line up. Nope. Nope. Better. The input was facing the wrong way. Now it's fixed. No, it's fixed. No, it's fixed. Everything's back online. The way the manifold works is it'll, I think it just tries to have, unless this guy's clogged up, just try to split this 50-50. So if this guy ever does get clogged up, then obviously it'll just give this up to 50-50 as much as it can, and then the rest goes that way, and it just repeats and repeats and repeats. So you don't have to worry about rates at all with a manifold like this. You just dump it all into these splitters. Make sure that you've got enough construction to match whatever your production is. Got them happy. You really, there's nothing really to think about. Okay. What's our plates and wires situation? Got enough wires that we can in this thing. All that. Okay, and then we just need to make screws. 300 screws. So screws are made from rods. We could split the rods that are coming out of the constructor. Have some of them go to make screws, and some of them go to make, or not to make anything, just go to storage for now. But this is easy. We won't need to make that many screws. I don't think. It's a good rule of thumb not to try to store things in this game. You want to just try to set up factories that build stuff. The thing that comes out of your factory is the thing that you want. You're not trying to keep things in storage containers. Switch your conveyor belts around. Big pain in it. Don't recommend doing that. One more. Okay. Beam me up, Stubby. What did we learn? I don't even remember.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow
MAM.
R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To
Scout
ensure a
tower.
greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as
MAM.
well as an object scanner and beacons. Note,
Yes.
the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Okay. What now? We choose another objective, eh? That's all a tier 1. Assembler. Yeah, this one's good. This one's good. Let's just do that. And let's start making some screws. So let's do that thing I just said I didn't want to do. Actually. Make another constructor. This guy that's making rods. Ever so slowly. We want to pipe this off. Splitter. This merger, actually. Let's put that merger here. That. Make another one of these. Just to make it compact. Can I have enough space on the output to move belt? Yeah, I think so. Great. So wrap this guy around. And then we need a splitter out of here. It goes into there. One end of the splitter, the output from the splitter, can come into a merger. Another merger. There you go. Alright. Good, good, good. This guy has rods going in and screws coming out. We need to hook up to power. I think our power tap. Oh, we're good. Alright, alright, alright. So then these are screws coming out. We'll go into this merger. Output from this merger is the silver one. Into this merger. And now we have plates, we have rods coming straight out of there. And from this guy that's facing the other direction, we will have screws. All of it will end up in this early box. Happy, happy, happy. And we can do the same thing we just did with this guy, so that we can make cables and wire in parallel. Actually, let's just make 2 more constructors. Split that guy out. Handle it a bit differently. Four more of those. Uh-oh. We either ran out of biofuel, or we have too much stuff connected. We ran out of fuel. That's good. It's the better of the two things that could have happened. We'll gather biofuel at some point. More stuff to make biofuel. I think condensed biomass, one of the things that the next tier will unlock. Solid biofuel. Yeah, that's nice. It'll last a lot longer. Okay, so Constructors. But, in the spirit of keeping things clean, why don't we try to leverage this building? Really? Really? Right. Early. Okay, so, splitter. Input on the back. There. Splitter. Put on the side. There. Door. Put on the back. Board and encroaching clearance. Oh, okay, the walls are in the way. Quick. Hey, Fento. What's up, man? It's just you and me, bud. Nobody else. Quiet stream today. Bonk. Pushing whose clearance? Oh, the wall. Not ideal, to be honest. This design's not great. Well, nobody else? Okay. You're frozen. What does that mean? Junior doesn't count. She's always here. She's my everything. It's a pass. Not really a participant. You're frozen like temperature-wise? I'm not frozen. This game makes my computer run really hot, so I'm actually warm. The opposite of frozen. Toasted. Toasted. Lightly toasted, you know? Okay, that should be good. Alright, so... Or I was so rudely interrupted by my lack of materials. Out of there, into there, out of there, into there. And then this one. Go into there. And this guy, we're going to tell to make wire. We're going to tell that guy to make cable. And we're going to tell this guy to make wire. And then we need power for these puppies. Power line there is tapped. Here. Oh yeah, you can snap them up here. How about that? Sure. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. I don't know what I just unplugged something, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I unplugged all of those things. Okay. So, another power line there. And, no, we can't do it. Do it. Connect into there. That's fine. Plus 5C. Yeah, that's pretty chilly, dude. It's hot where I live. It's maybe like 21, 22C. And in my room, it's probably even warmer than that because of the computer running. This game makes my computer run hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. These are mergers, right? So, but he's kind of tapped out. I don't want to... The conveyor belts are slow. I was thinking I could just merge it all into that box, but we're not going to do that. But we are going to move this storage container. Just for now. This is all temporary. Temporary. Let's put another storage bags. In the worst possible configuration. Like that. Right. And then this guy here. And then we can do this in line. Okay, so he's just making wire. This guy's making cable. If cable shows up on this line, then we're doing it right. Waiting for the cable. Gotta wait for the wire backfill to clear. New update? Yeah, new update. But we're pretty far behind the update. I just started a new world, so I don't know. We're what? 2 hours in. It might take us 20 hours to get to the point where the update matters. So, I have another world with a bunch of hours in it, but I wanted to start over. Alright, we're gonna help this out since there's a bit of a wire backlog. Do that, say thank you very much. Grab some of these conveyor belt. Now we will see if the cables are passing through or not. Cables are not passing through. The cable's not passing through. Because that merger is not actually connected to anything. There you go. Happy, 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 happy. So now, cable and wire ending up here. We have concrete ending up there. And I just need 500 screws, right? Pretty much. We're well on our way to 500 screws. And our condensed biomass here. How are you, Fento? Hey, when is your wife's birthday? Ugh, can't even talk. When is your wife's birthday? What day is your wife's birthday? Hopefully it's not like last week. No, hopefully it's coming up. This thing makes any screws? Don't have enough screws. Enough screws. Is Katya still working, you still working the same job that she was working before? As well as all of your project stuff? Alright. Launch it, baby. So now we can make condensed biomass.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners.
Hooray!
To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Stuff takes a while to make. Better to make it through here probably. But I don't really feel like setting one up right now. Okay, and this thing will let us make a chainsaw now. It's pretty nice. Go chop down wood. Let's split thing. Split. Oh. Oh. 4 per minute. So that'll last a bit longer. Go ahead and convert this over. Okay, yeah, take your time. Take your time, I'm not in any hurry, man. Just relaxing, playing a relaxing game. Cough just doesn't quit. Of course, every couple of days I get on, do the stream, and I just talk nonstop for 3 hours. Doesn't help your throat heal when you've got an itchy throat. Alright, after we make all this crap, I want to see what it takes to the faster conveyor belts. That'll let us make better factories. More output. We might have to make this space elevator to do that stuff. Alright, so the 3 biomass that we have left over, do that. We can put le biofuel. Right click the split. Oops, and then I did something stupid. Right click the split. There we go. Alright. That should, excuse me, should last a while. Hopefully. You guys making anything? Hello? What's wrong? Oh, you're not plugged in. Oops. Oops. Okay. Alright. Is this guy tapped out? Come in. There we go. That'll start moving again. Oops. Makes 4 screws at a time. That's nice. Let's see. Logistics Mark II. That's what I want. That's the next one. Alright, plates. Excuse me, rods. And reinforced plates. All of that. 50 reinforced plates. I don't feel like setting up a reinforced plate factory yet. Sub-factory. Mini factory. I don't want to do that yet. So, do this. Okay. Our friend is still here. We're gonna have to move most of this eventually because I built it kind of on top of the nodes here, but it's a decent enough starting spot, and it doesn't take long to set this stuff up once you have to tear it down and move it. Unless you have to move it long distances, then you don't want to do that. It's down there. While we wait for our factory to make some more plates and rods. Ah, there's a slug hanging on the edge. Buddy. We don't have, we could stack these things to try to make like pillars. Or, like if we wanted to make a foundation that just spanned this big empty space, we could stack these things up. But, later on in the game there are pillars, so probably wait till we get that. I guess we could always build the floating factory and then put the pillars in later, because the game doesn't care about structural support. Maybe we'll do that. I don't really want to move the stuff that we just put down, though. Let's see, what can we do to help speed things up? Go for a small stuff out. Can't take it out once you put it in. No! We should make the chainsaw and then go gather a bunch of biomass. Or rods. 5 rods, 5 reinforced plates. Make some of the stuff manually while we wait. plates. What do we got in our storage? To make another plate at least. Okay. Rods and screws. Okay. Alright, chainsaw time. But we need to make some fuel for it. Some of this. Wrong guy. This guy. Alright. Time for some mild deforestation. Some of this. Alright, alright. Wait. I think this stuff grows. We're not building anything beautiful here anyway, so it doesn't matter. The nice thing is it has like splash damage. Put down a bunch of bushes that are nearby. Go get the flower petals off that. Oh. I was wrong before, and it happened again. I don't know if you can use the chainsaw to kill the mean plants. A limestone? Yeah, interesting. Oh hey, buddy! Go. Berries? No berries. Oh, there's a crash pod right there. Bugged. He's bugged. Take advantage. Of course, they always come in two. Hey, buddy, buddy. Food. Wow, I got rid of those trees that were pretty far away. Mycelia. Eat mycelia, right? No. You need the other mushroom. Bacon mushrooms. Gotta find them first. Got a bunch. Got a bunch. Got a bunch. Got a bunch. So the crash pods, they do have some items on the ground, which is nice. But they have different little puzzles you have to solve to open them up. Wires, 200 screws, 31 iron plates, that's nice. Helpful. But this guy needs one modular frame. Sometimes they take power. Modular frame. We don't have any of those yet. Can't make it. Can't open it. And then inside the pods are little research dudes that you put into the research thing that we haven't built yet. And then the new recipes or alternate recipes, which make the game more interesting. Different ways to make stuff. Some of the default recipes are really bad. There's what they cost and what they make. The alternate recipes make good use of materials that you could end up with way too much of. Break some bottlenecks. Trying to push weapons. Okay, I think that's enough stuff. Try to find some food. No berry bushes through here. Those red berries are about the best food we can find right now, starting out. Lizard dog. I think he likes berries too. Give to him. Don't be afraid. Alright, see you later. See ya, buddy. Flower petal. Oh. Onde esta all the food, man. I don't have any. No one help. That bird. A little bit of a walk. Food. We just need the berry bushes. Oh. Berries to eat. Go back. Send us down here to gather materials and send them up to the space station, but didn't send us any food. Nice. Never seen this stream before. Cute. Can't swim, so you just walk through the water. Pretty though. I can't remember what the tree is called. Junior's gonna kill me. She loves this tree. Picking mushrooms. Mysteria? Nusteria? Something like that. It looks really nice as I chop it down with a chainsaw. Wisteria, that's it. Wisteria tree. This would be a pretty place to build a base. Probably some stuff that's gonna try to eat us. Getting in here. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's a big one. He's a big one. Those sulfur nodes. Nice place though. The waterfalls. Maybe better up on the cliff. Hear them. Hear them. We're not safe. The waterfalls are nice. Not enough water here to count as water source for it requires water later though. But that is pretty nice spot. Oh, at least if bacon shroom. I want the bacon shrooms. Stuff all goes back, don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, we are ravaging the environment, but it will return. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. Hoping that this one trip to gather all this biomass will be enough to hold us off until we get to the coal stage. Don't worry about it. Hoping. Mushrooms. Oh, hey guys. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Since when do they double charge? I thought if you whopped them, they would stop. Come on. Chainsaw's almost out of gas. Quartz, don't care. Pick up raw quartz. Bacon shrimp. They're 2 health apiece. Pretty good food source. One of the better ones, actually. Or if there's a gives you one. Here's that other limestone deposit that we need to tap to get limestone back to our concrete factory. Chainsaw's almost out of gas. I hit a spot that's pretty nutrient dense here. The most bang for our buck. Pretty tree. Be ashamed if somebody chopped it down. Oh, yep, well, I get. I'll come back for you, pretty tree. More mushrooms. Areola mushrooms. Alright, so our factory's been putzing along the entire time. Everything works even if it's out of render range. So we should have enough, hopefully, enough stuff to finish up. Get our Mark II conveyor belts, which I hope don't take, I think they might take first iron plates. That would be bad. Let's find out. Okay, we need to make, hey, we found everything we needed all in our adventure. Just need to make 3 more iron rods. Or just grab them out of here. Uno más. Uno más. Okay. Wrong thing. Bang. Okay. Part 2.
Milestone reached.
Yo, reinforced plates. So now we need to step up our game.
To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Well, we've already got some foundation laid out here for this stuff. Why don't we just expand what we got and start hopping on bits and pieces for iron. A little expanded iron factory here. Gross. Can I pick these with my hand? Or do I need the chainsaw? I need the we make the chainsaw. We make some fuel for the chainsaw. Put it down. Oh boy. Let's do this. Over here in the clearing, make constructor numero uno, constructor numero dos, storage container. Numero uno, rods. Rods? Hello? 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 Need 20 total. One more. One, there we go. Alright. Storage container. This is a very rudimentary way of doing this. Right. Conveyor belt. Conveyor belt. I ask this guy. More iron rods, eh? Hey! Okay, power for the puppies. There. Okay. 48 and 30. About the right time for this. So leaves go in one. Wood goes in the other. This guy is going to make biomass wood. This guy is going to make biomass leaves. It will both output biomass. We do a short conveyor here, straight out. We put a merger facing this way. Yeah, that's fine. Another one. We need another constructor. Alright. Underline tool this. Okay. You don't want to do that. You're going to make solid biofuel out of the biomass. And, need to branch the power again. Which one's not? Spaghettification happening. And then, that thing. Make one. Make one of that thing. If we had rods, we could make one of that thing. Okay. Okay. Are you doing it? Whatever. You get the idea. So, oh my god. Ah! Happy now? Alright. So this thing will get solid biofuel. And anytime the fuel burner dudes, reactors, the generators, they're called generators, aren't they? Generators get low. We just run over here, we pick up some biofuel out of the container. We plop it in there. Everybody's happy. Wheat, wood, biomass. Sort. Yeah. So we can give this guy the extra biomass that we have. Everybody happy. Alright, where were we? We needed biofuel for the chainsaw. That was the whole point, right? Give me one. Just one. Thank you. Now we're cooking with chainsaw oil. What's up? Nice. Alright, let's expand this. I don't know if it was connected. As long as everything keeps running, I don't care. You running? Running? Is it running? No power. Can't connect to this location. Oh, because I have to take it. Happy? Green lights? Green lights. Alright. Oh no! Too much load. Into the generator. Rods. Oh, we don't want to do that. Mom's freaking spaghetti, man. Alright. Here we go. No big deal. Ta-da! Now we have a maximum capacity of 90 and a maximum consumption of 71. Everybody happy. Take my leaves and put them in here. I can take my wood and put them there. Where were we? All of that stuff over here. I think it is an admirable goal. I don't really care if this stuff is floating. We'll go back and beautify it some other time. Now, something that works. Concrete. Which concrete. That's not very much. Okay. Right, so, got a couple of untapped dudes. What if we wanted to make a miner for each of these? Production. Make another portable miner? Portable miners take. Fit. Okay. Plates. Okay. Mark 1. Alright. To deconstruct. A little bit. Just a little bit of style. be full. Alright, alright. You want to make sure you're deconstructing the right thing. Very embarrassing. Embarrassing. Alright. No! Will not stand for this. Will not sit for this. Taking them both? Alright. Happy, happy. Winner! Oh. Uno. Numero. Dos. Numero. Tres. Right now, with the Mark 1 miners, these, for the Mark 1 conveyor belts, these will only carry 60 per minute. But the Mark 2s will do 80, I think? So, smelter, let's do this. Let's get some smelters going. So, smelter will make how much? Oh. You'll cook 30 per minute. So for each of these, we need 2 smelters. With the way things are currently. So 3 miners, 2 smelters each. Oh, they don't sit like right in the middle. Yeah, they do. 1, 2, 3, 5. Splitter. Splitter, whose output? Splitters. Not giving me the center line. Gonna be conveyor belt limited to start off with, but it should get better when we get better conveyors. So I want to do this. Hold on, let's think about this. So if I pipe that guy, do this, just to make it brainless for now. I have exact math. Alright, so if I make every other one straight, the splitter in there. So here's what we do. That one, bring it to here. 2. There. This one. There. Connect these little pairs. Like so. Okay. Now we have to ask these guys all to make iron. Iron, please. Please. Iron, please. And power for the boys. Ferda. Power Ferda. Okay, that'll work. Alright. Two. Okay, all these guys are hooked up. This power. To the corner, sure. Corner's good. 1, 2, 3. Ah, you're tapped out. That's not good. Okay. One more jump. There we go. And that guy goes to the grid. There we go. Everybody happy, happy, happy. We got smelters. We got miners. So we're gonna need more smelters and stuff later on, but this will work for now. We can at least get the most out of our conveyor belts. So then, the smelters are going to output ingots. Going to output 30 each, so we can merge them. Think of this. Hello, Chumu. What you doing? There you go. Okay, so now we've got 60 ingots in 3 places. To construct door. Each of these dudes making different things. One making plates, one making rods. I guess 2 making rods. Cables. Thanks. Alright, you make plates. Next 2 are going to make rods. And then these guys need power. Oh. Three. That guy that was just making rods on the end can just go directly into screws. Power. Okay. Now we're making plates, rods, and screws. And we have too much. Or did we run out? I think one of these might have hit empty. Oh, need another one. Uh-oh. Hey, rods and plates, boys. Rods and plates. Got rods and plates for me? We've got plates. We've got rods. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Need one more rod. Oh. have to move this stuff here in a second too. But for now, whatever, I don't care. It will work. Just get it on the grid. Okay. Get some biomass out of the thing. Go. Get me started. Alright, max capacity 120. Max consumed 105. So far, we're okay. Leaves. Food. I'll have to try to make this more vertical use of space. For now, it's okay. Mark 1 miners, what we'll get? We have 364 per minute. With regular schmelting, we get. I need 12 of these in order to handle 360. But our current conveyor belts can't do the 120 that these guys are putting out anyway. I don't know what the speed of the Mark IIs is. I don't know if it's 80 or 90. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know. Okay. Anyway, we need to make reinforced plates. All of this is to make reinforced plates, which happen at a assembler we haven't made yet. Right, because the Mark II conveyor belts, actually we can build them just to see how fast they go. Let's see. Do those? See an iron rod. You kidding me? I bet the tooltip says, doesn't it? Yeah, 120. Okay. So we can't make the assembler yet. We need to research that. Assembler would let us automate making those things. So we'll pick that as our next milestone, eh? So for now, let's just ship all of this into storage containers, and then we can replace the guys here with the 120s, and that'll speed things up a little bit. Maybe? Maybe it won't. How much can you handle? You can do 15 per minute, and you're outputting 30 per minute, so no, it won't speed anything up. We just need to start dumping it into a storage container now. Sort out the math later, is what I think. Need to scale up. Very much scale up. Alright. Let's do that. Here. Put one there. Put one here. Alright. We're making iron stuff again. It is flowing through the makeshift factory. There's no point upgrading any of these conveyor belts from 1 to 2 currently. Because like we just said, these guys are slow anyway. So we need to get out some pen and paper and punch the numbers and figure out how to optimize this. I think there's also their website will actually got a pretty useful resource to show you how much of everything you could how much of everything you need in order to the production levels that you want. Just tell it, and it'll like back calculate everything for you. But that will be a task to remember. I think this is decent progress for day one. We've got concrete, we've got the 3 basic iron components going. We've got both the basic copper components. We don't have too much spaghetti yet. We had some spaghetti, but then we ate it. Let's clean up these two. From the location. But first, I'm going to take a quick bio break. We'll be right back. Okay, alright. So the plan is, I'm gonna clean this stuff up and then we're gonna call it. My voice is shot. I'm coughing a lot. Break. Take a rest. The plan is to only play this world on stream. And arbitrarily decided that when we got started. So anyway, if you stumble upon this in the future on YouTube's, everything that I end up doing here, not hoping, I'll make sure that everything that happens here is on stream. That's kind of cool. So it will all be chronologued, so that when I'm an old man, I'm back to what I used to do. Time to have fun. And see all of this stuff. Actually, I'll probably have a lot more free time. Anyway, let's break down the biomass. All the power's gonna go shut off. We're gonna need to redo all these constructors. That's okay. All this grass and stuff is gonna hit the ground right here. Fine as well. Good deal. We can fix it. We can do it. Really? We were able to pick all the leaves up? Cool. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4 power poles. Pick it all up. Cleaning up this a little bit. Let's say 4. Oh, it is connected. fixes that. Now let's move this over. Alright, all that stuff's connected now. Add these on. Bango bongo. I don't want to cover up this iron node because then I'll forget it's there. So, leave that corner exposed. Biomass burners. Got another. You see what I mean? I'm off. Throat heal. Duck shown. Oh, it would be in the power section. These are nice. They take up exactly one. I think. You can just line them up. Okay, that's tree. Gotta go, man. Alright, so we had 4. I think I'm just gonna put 6. To be sake. Have a space to walk between them. I think it. This. So I'm all up. Between them, we can. Okay. So. A maximum 1 connection, eh? Does that make sense? Everything else? Alright, so power coming off this guy. Go to here. We're gonna need 2 of these. So 2. 2, 3. 2. There we go. So they're all connected. Chain. Okay. For good measure, let's just get it. Another one of these. So we need to put our storage boxes and our constructors back the way they were. So, I don't want to do 2 storage containers. One, 2. 1 had leaves, 1 had wood. They ran into 1 constructor each. This one made biomass leaf. That one made wood. These guys both went into an here. One made solid biofuel. He ran into, you guessed it, a storage container. Okay. So 3 dudes can share a single power pole. And he just needs to get onto the network. He will right there. All those constructors are now online. Or would be if we had power. Need to split. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. To split this guy 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about perfect. As perfect as you can get it. And then take that extra biomass. Wrong one. In there. Grab any of these power poles. Hold. Reset the breaker, reset the fuse. Alright, we are up to 180 megawatts output, 105 consumption. Everything's hunky dory, everything's humming along, all of our machines are moving. I consider that a successful first day job. There we go. Happy, 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 happy. So, we're making solid biofuel. We are making iron stuff. We are making concrete. And we are making copper stuff. That's good. I think that's good, and I think that's gonna do it for today. Thanks everybody for tuning into the Awfl show. Really quick, like, we don't have any friends streaming right now, so we're just gonna send it off to the abyss. If you're watching the show on Twitch, you can follow. That's the best way to know when we're playing. Typically, we will play. My friend Gitsby and I will play Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. But then occasionally I get free time and I play other things as well, single-player games. Yes, stuff that lets me be creative and have a little bit of fun. Well, yeah, if you had a good time, let me know. Leave a comment. This video is going to end up on YouTube. Like I said, it'll be like a 3-hour Let's Play type of deal. So let me know what you think if you end up watching it. Always happy to hear feedback. If you like this show, the best thing you can do is follow and show up and watch. And the second best thing you can do is share it with people. So send it to your grandma if you think she'd like games like this, or anybody else that you think would enjoy it. Alright, thanks everybody for tuning in. My name is Awfl. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. We'll see you next time. As always, peace, love, and video games. Bye-bye.